Hi everyone, Olay here. I didn't 3D print for a long time and I thought it would be a cool idea to show you an Aztec death whistle. So let's get started. So for everyone who doesn't know, Aztec death whistles were first discovered in excavations near Mexico City, where they found a sacrifice burial with the person or the skeleton having instruments in their hands. One of the scientists then decided to blow in those and was surprised by the screeching sound that those whistles made, those instruments made. The real reason why those exist or what those whistles were used for is theorized. One of those is that during war times, hundreds and thousands of soldiers, Aztec soldiers, were blowing into those whistles, which make a shrieking sound to scare off the enemy. There's records of Spanish warriors who fought the Aztecs and heard war drums, but there's not really records of them hearing death whistles. The other theory is that death whistles were used for medical purposes, to treat trauma or treat illnesses, so that the sound of the death whistle will give you kinda a smoothing feeling. I don't think so though, they sound really creepy. And then the third one, and that's the one I think is the most plausible, is that it was used during sacrifice, so that the person being sacrificed blowing into that whistle, mimicking the sound of death, will smoothen the transfer from this life to the afterlife. I think that makes most sense, since death whistles are mostly found in sacrifice burials together with the victims. So online I found some cool designs of death whistles, but reading the comments of those, not all of them work. And I want to make sure that I print one that actually works. So I found one, it's called a Mayan death whistle. Well, not quite an Aztec one, it's called Mayan death whistle, but the idea is the same thing. Yeah, so let's print it. Okay, so I put on the printer. This will literally take 11.5 hours to print. It is midnight right now. It prints in half an hour. It's only at 2%. So I will be going to bed, and when I wake up tomorrow and have breakfast, hopefully this will be done by then. Okay, see you tomorrow. Hello, here we are again. After 11.5 hours of printing, I finally have the death whistle I was talking about. So just to bring it close to the camera, this is what it looks like. It's a skull. And it has 3 holes in the back, a hole at the bottom for the air to escape, and a hole at the top of the skull where I think you blow into. So it was not an easy print. I use specific settings for miniatures. You can actually just message me and I can send you my settings if you want, for whoever wants to try 3D printing these on their own. And let's try what it sounds like. Yeah, I'm kind of shocked. What would the neighbors think? Scary. Really scary, thinking that these things were used in sacrifice or in war. having hundreds and thousands of soldiers drumming and blowing into those whistles to frighten the enemy is crazy. Yeah, but here we go. The death whistle. Thanks for watching and see you next time.